The Amazon, a vast emerald sea of trees stretching across 9 nations in South America. It's the most biodiverse place on Earth, home to millions of species from jaguars to hummingbirds. This isn't just a forest, it's a living, breathing entity, evolved over millions of years. The Amazon is often called the lungs of the Earth, absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen through photosynthesis. Its billions of trees help stabilize our climate no matter where we live. But the Amazon does more. Its canopy creates flying rivers, atmospheric currents that deliver rainfall across the continent, sustaining farms and people far beyond its borders. Without the Amazon, weather patterns would shift, and life as we know it would change. Its collapse would send shockwaves through the global system, unraveling the balance that sustains us all. The Amazon's fate is tied to our own. Understanding its importance is the first step to ensuring its survival, and ours. Imagine the Amazon reaching its tipping point, chainsaws and fires turning green to barren earth. The forest's breath would stop. Instead of absorbing carbon, it would release billions of tons back into the atmosphere, accelerating climate change. The flying rivers would vanish, and rainfall patterns would collapse, leading to droughts and food shortages across continents. The loss wouldn't just be environmental, it would be catastrophic for biodiversity. 10% of all known species would face extinction, many before we even discover them. Indigenous communities would lose their homes and cultures. The world would face destabilized economies, climate refugees, and threats to food and water security. The air we breathe, the food we eat, the climate we depend on, all are connected to this forest. The Amazon's fall would be humanity's fall. Its silence would echo across the globe. The stakes could not be higher. The Amazon is our greatest natural ally against climate change, storing a quarter of all carbon dioxide we've emitted since the Industrial Revolution. But as the forest is cleared, we lose this vital carbon sink, and the stored carbon is released in a sudden, devastating flood. The Amazon could shift from absorbing carbon to emitting it, triggering a feedback loop of warming, drought, and fire. Once this tipping point is crossed, the process may become unstoppable. The consequences: rising seas, deadly heat waves, stronger storms, and shattered stability for human civilization. The fight to keep global warming in check could be lost, not in conference rooms, but in the heart of the Amazon. The world's climate future hangs in the balance. The Amazon's collapse would lock in a future of chaos. Our window to act is closing. The Amazon's collapse would trigger a great unraveling of natural systems. Millions of species, each a product of evolution, would vanish, taking with them potential cures and scientific breakthroughs. The loss of flying rivers would bring drought and crop failures, threatening food supplies and spiking global prices. Economic instability would ripple worldwide, reminding us how deeply we're connected to this forest. As animals are forced closer to humans, the risk of new pandemics rises. The Amazon's health is inseparable from our own. Social and political upheaval would follow as food and water shortages drive mass migration and conflict. This isn't just an environmental disaster, it's a humanitarian crisis. The Amazon's fate is a stark warning: break nature's systems and we all pay the price. We stand at a crossroads. The Amazon's future and our own is not yet written. The path to collapse is clear, but we have the knowledge and resources to choose differently. Governments must enforce laws, protect indigenous guardians, and make a living forest more valuable than a dead one. Corporations must commit to deforestation-free supply chains. As individuals, we can support ethical choices and demand action from our leaders. Saving the Amazon is about more than trees. It's about our survival, our climate, and our future. The Amazon is the beating heart of our planet. Will we be the generation that watched it die, or the one that saved it? Its survival is our survival. The choice is ours.